There have been studies that have shown that during the acute illness, COVID can cause inflammation of the brain. It can cause clots, which can produce a stroke. It can also cause a more long-term inflammatory disease, which causes more permanent changes in the brain.
Obviously, COVID is a respiratory condition, and it's right that a lot of the research that's going on already is looking at the drugs and the treatments that are really targeting this respiratory condition. But we do know that there is potentially a brain component to this. We know that because one of the symptoms is a loss of taste or smell. So it's very likely that this is affecting our nervous system.
Some people with COVID become extremely hypoxic. That means very low levels of oxygen in their blood. Low oxygen levels can affect the brain and cause brain damage. We're particularly interested in whether COVID causes long-term inflammation, whether it causes degeneration in the nerves, and we're also interested in how these respiratory areas communicate with other areas of the brain involved with perception.
We undertook a test called the Montreal Cognitive Assessment Test, which examines a number of aspects of cognition: orientation, memory, executive functioning, and attention. We found was that in survivors of COVID-19 that patients have trouble with the executive functioning, which essentially refers to their ability to perform complex tasks. One of the concerns that we've had following this illness is that the changes caused by COVID in the brain may resemble other infectious diseases that are associated with more long-term impairment in memory. Further research is required to examine or to understand the long-term effects over years of COVID.